Dust hangs over Jericho Flats like a stubborn rumor. At high noon, the sky goes the color of a nickel, and the heat peels paint from signs that beg you to believe. Big Jake's Pond, We Buy Gold, Starlight Motel, Color TV, Espresso, Ammo, Tires. Half the town looks like it's waiting for a history museum. The other half looks like it was duct taped together last night by an optimist with a coupon book. A sun-faded billboard on the highway shoulder leans like it's got secrets. It says, "Welcome to Jericho Flats and a good place to behave." Someone spray-painted a smoking rabbit next to the slogan. A rough caricature with a hat and 2 pistols. The cigarette smoke curls up into the cloudless blue and becomes the sky itself. On the main drag, 2 lanes of cracked asphalt named Constitution Avenue. A sheriff's SUV idles in the angled shade of the Silver Lariat Saloon and co-working space. The decals are gold leaf. The bull bar is polished. The tires look like they could roll over most problems. On the door, the star reads, "Sheriff Royce Calloway, Jericho Flats County Constable Interim Mayor, Acting, Chair of every committee that matters." Inside the SUV sits Royce in a crisp, pearl snap shirt the color of bleached bone, hat tipped just enough to tell the sun he's not impressed. He's young for a legend, old for a fool. His boots are custom cowhide stitched with gold thread, shine to a sunrise. He smirks at his reflection in the rear view and says to nobody, "Another beautiful day in a town that does exactly what I say." He steps out, adjusts his hat brim until it looks like a sermon, and crosses the street without checking for cars. Traffic in Jericho Flats stops when Sheriff Royce's boots touch road. That's one of the many laws. Some he wrote down. Others just exist because he decided they do. A golf cart painted olive drab creeps past with 3 retirees wearing Jericho Flats Shooting Club polos. One salutes. Royce salutes back, 2 fingers lazy as a cat. The Silver Lariat swings its saloon doors like a sleepy yawn. A neon cursive sign inside hums espresso, whiskey, Wi-Fi. A chalkboard menu promises cowpoke cold brew and sarsaparilla spritz. The room smells like coffee, gun oil, lemon cleanser, and ambition. Ceiling fans carve the heat into manageable slices. At the bar, Mabel June polishes a rocks glass with a dish towel that's seen things. Mabel has a lightning bolt streak of gray in her hair, and a look that says she'll serve you 3 truths before your first drink. She sees Royce and nods. "Your usual, Sheriff, or you fixin' to pretend you drink decaf in front of the city council again?" "Regular." Royce sets his hat down like a crown. "We don't convene till 6. Gives me time to commit 3 minor miracles before lunch." Mabel pulls a shot so dark. "It's practically an eclipse, you and your miracles. Heard one of them fell off a truck last night." Royce takes the shot, lets it sit on his tongue, weighs a decision no one else can feel. "The truck fell first, the miracle followed." Mabel smirks. "You're a poet when you're guilty." He's about to reply when the swing doors flap again. A dust devil of a man stumbles in, breathless, hat in his hands like he's about to baptize it. "Sheriff, it's him." The saloon clears 1 syllable's worth of quiet. Royce doesn't turn, not yet. He finishes the espresso, slides the cup back like he's dropping off paperwork. Who? He knows who, everybody knows who. But ritual matters. The man gulps air. The rabbit. A glass clinks somewhere, soft as a nervous cough. From the far end of the bar, a pair of tourists, city types with matching sunburns, exchange delighted looks that manage to be both skeptical and hungry for a story. Mabel's towel pauses mid-polish. "Where?" "The First National and Western Savings," the man blurts. "He's there right now. And Sheriff, he's having a cigarette in the drive-through lane." Mabel quirks an eyebrow. Courteous fella. Doesn't want to smoke indoors. Royce sets his hat back on like a decision closing. He turns to the mirror behind the bottles and sees himself framed by amber glass, neon haloed with caffeine. In the mirror, his eyes look calm. Not relaxed, calm like a pond deep enough to drown in if you pick the wrong step. "Time to go to church," he says. He strides out and the town shifts around him like scenery that knows its lines. A stray dog does a respectful skitter into an alley. A drone from the Jericho Gazette lifts off a lamppost to follow at a polite altitude. The paper has a standing arrangement to document the sheriff, for history and for carefully curated legend. As he climbs into the SUV, his phone buzzes with messages he doesn't need to read. City council reminders. Water authority warnings. Chamber of Commerce invitations that arrive with a suggested donation. He swipes them away, flicks on the lights, and rolls.